I wrote this after years of doing couples therapy and cumulatively feeling that the work that I was doing didn't quite capture some of the benefits that I was seeing at times in my office to folks who were married and who were really willing to struggle through things. You know, as a therapist, actually as someone who's trained first of all as a psychoanalyst and as an individual therapist, you know, I'm always interested in how people change. And one of the things that I began to notice was that there were ways in which when folks were really able and willing to struggle things out with each other in a marriage, I was seeing personal changes and personal gains that I thought were equal to or even beyond what I was seeing in some of the individual therapy that I was doing. And as I thought about that more, I came to the conclusion that we actually don't ask enough out of our marriages, that they can be more than we ask them to be. You know, it's really odd. We have this, I think in many ways, an outdated view of marriage. You know, the way in this culture that we think about most things, from physics to the way baseball is played, it changes over time. But if you think about the way we think about marriage, I think we still have a largely 1950s view of marriage, that it's a kind of safe, civilized place where you compromise some of your excitements and instincts for something that is economically healthy and happy. And it's not a very risky picture of marriage. And I actually think that what we need to do is really come up with a new way of thinking about marriage, one that involves both more gain but also more willingness to endure some kind of risk.
I think a lot of women would like to rewrite now some of, you know, the roles that they play in a marriage, because again, it's not a 1950s marriage any longer today.
This excerpt is brought to you by the Massachusetts School of Law, the leader of reform in legal education and a leader in multimedia education for the public. To view the full interview and for a full listing of MSL's programs, log on to mslaw.edu.